All right, there we go. Seemed to work now. That was kind of a pain in the butt. But should be all right here now. I'll get you guys leveled out and ready to go here. There we go. All right, hopefully all this works out here. Yeah, it should be okay. Hey there, Nuke. How's it going, buddy? See if all this works out here. I'm actually still getting everything set up, so hopefully this is an okay view. I am trying to kind of double check it as well here. That might be all right. Here, I'll move this guy out of the way here. I know you guys can't see that already. Actually, here when we're setting things up, I might move you over here. See if that looks okay. You can kind of see everything we're doing, because today's job is going to involve blasting this tire back on there because it's not actually seated on the rim right now. So what's up there, Biggie? Nice to see you, buddy. Hello, Biggie. Like I said, we're still getting everything set up here. Oh, I figured since we're out here working, you guys might as well get to see what we're doing here. I'm gonna get all up in this camera right here. I don't know if I still like that even. It's always the toughest thing. If I had a taller stand, like right here would be perfect, but I really don't right now. So actually here, what we'll maybe do is throw you guys over here until we get everything set up. That way you can actually see what I'm setting up here. So yeah, when we blast these tires back on the rim, you actually have to have it up in the air. So that's why I'm jacking it up right now. There we go. That'll work good enough for now. All right, let's see. Ray, what's going on there, buddy? Nice to see ya. What else we got in here? Miss Wildstyle, Megawatt, how are you guys doing? Brennan, what's going on there, buddy? Working on the real John Deere stuff today. Also, I probably should have told my uncle I was going to go live. He might hear me talking down here and wondering what I'm talking to. This is an extremely nice jack we got here. This is actually a pneumatic air jack. It's, yeah, like I said, just really handy to have around. So actually what we're going to do is fire up our air compressor after I make sure if it's got gas up here or not. It looks like we're good, but we might actually top this thing off here quick. And I dropped that. Go. Air compressor's topped off. All right. All right, yeah, guys, you're more than welcome to ask questions too. I'll just kind of check my phone every once in a while to see if you guys have any questions. How's it going there, Rob? Nice to see you, buddy. Kobe, how you doing there? Good to see you. Ooh, gust up to 40. Ooh, that is nasty, Ray. Fixing a case today. Nice, Ray. At least it was red. All right. can kind of see what's going on anyway. Try to not get my butt in there too much, but yeah, we'll just turn it this way. That's, like I said, these things are extremely handy. We got it hooked up. We gotta wait for the air compressor to warm up a little bit though. Make sure that thing's actually locked off there. Yes, if any of my moderators want to throw up links for some of these other folks that are live right now, too, that would be awesome. Let's see, we got Why Not in here, we got Mama Bear. Who else we got in here? New York Truck Spotting, how's it going there, guys? Like I said, we're just doing a little work here today. Making sure there's no questions. Alright, everyone's saying hello to each other, that's what we like to see. Yeah. Oh, I'll tell you what there, Why Not? And Rob, too, actually, any of you guys that like the red stuff. These tires are the worst thing ever. I hate these things so much. Just a terrible idea. Let's go get this guy out of the way. One thing we're going to need is a little soapy water, a little lube. Alright, yeah, so now we're going to jack this thing up, and like I said, it is pretty simple. All we have to do is take this little thing here and simplest jack in the world. Oh, there's the boss too here, just a second, guys. Point you over here. I'll be back in 1 second. Hopefully you guys will be able to see that. What's up, real nice to see you, buddy. Awesome. Thank you, busy getting all these links out there. Alright, so very first thing we actually got to do here is we're going to take the valve stem out of here. Just so we don't actually like wreck the tire or anything like that. to get this brute filled up here. This is the tire, and I guess we just call it a bead kind of blower. The cheetah bead seeder is what it's technically called though. We'll see if 75 PSI does it. Grab a bolt here quick too. Throw him over there. Yeah, sorry this first one's gonna be loud, but I have another tire back there and that one should be a little more quiet. That should lock in there. Alright, now I'm actually going to have to kind of stand right here, so one more time we are going to move you guys. Alright, here, I think you ought to be able to see the action. Kind of what we're doing. Alright, now we should actually be ready to go. So what I like to do, get our valve at the bottom of the tire, shove that guy in there. This thing. We can get him in there. That's not what we want to do. Come on. Yeah, there we go. Back on the rim. Oh, sorry, I probably should have told you guys that thing was going to make a lot of noise. How's it going there, Pleasant View? Congratulations on 1K, by the way there, sir. If you guys haven't, go check out Mr. Pleasant View Farms. Make some awesome ones. Third partner there, Trio. Alright, and so yeah, we should actually be just about good on this guy. As long as we got about 45 PSI in here, I'm going to be pretty happy. We're close, but not perfect yet. Oh, how's everyone's Saturdays going? I hope you guys are all having a good Saturday. Actually greasing this Airseeder earlier. I figured you guys didn't want to see that because that's kind of a boring job. We do have a pretty interesting tool back here though I'll have to show you. It's about perfect there, so yeah, we are pretty much done with this tire. We're just going to move back here now. So I think we're going to get our air compressor kind of down just for a second. We're going to start moving things kind of this way, so there, yeah, we'll actually maybe just set you guys over here while we get things moved. I'll say that. And like I said, we're going to need all of our air and stuff kind of right back here. And actually, this one, we might be able to use that different jack too. Once I was hearing something and it was my own stream, I was like, what is that? Oh. Oh, it's wind. Yeah, 40 mile an hour. That's definitely a little too hard for a drone, for sure, Ray. Yeah, and actually, here, I'll show you guys. I'll turn the camera kind of that way. Why not? Yeah, we might have some rain or snow coming. So we've dealt with a little bit of some snow this week. It's been interesting to say the least. We were actually hoping to get some seeding done this week, but that's not happening yet. So. Actually try this other jack and see if that one works on this back one. It's a little bit simpler getting to that. Let's see here. I got a block for it, I guess. Well, maybe we will use this other one. I guess we're going to put our soap back there. That guy. What else are we gonna need? Okay. Oh, and speaking of celebrations, yeah, congratulations to Why Not on 400 subscribers as well this week. Should work. Like I said, we're going to break out the handyman jack for this back one here, maybe. I can fit this block in here. It could be the next thing, too. It might be a little tight, but I don't think it's going to work, actually. Need a little bit skinnier block. Here actually has 3 grease zerks on it, so yes, lots and lots and lots and lots and lots of greasing. You'll actually see that in the weekly video here. I kind of talk about it a little bit and show all the grease zerks. Oh, hey, speaking of a hammer, there's one right there, Tony. So yeah, that's that other tool I'll show you guys after we get done with this tire here. Hey Faber, what's going on there, buddy? Alright, like I said, we're going to set up our other jack here and you guys can kind of see that then. Alright, so this is what we call a handyman jack. I know there's lots of different names for these jacks. They're not exactly the world's safest thing either, but they are pretty handy, so that's why we call them handyman jacks. Let's see if I don't just smash my board here too. Yep, that's perfect. So we might go one more click here too. So yeah, it's, these things, like I said, pretty unsafe. You got to watch out. There's been lots of guys, actually guys don't even see what I'm talking about here, but yeah, these things are pretty nasty, so you got to be careful. You never want your face kind of in front of this thing because there's guys who've lost their teeth and got killed and stuff from these things. So yeah, these things are pretty dangerous. So yep, and that is the tire that's off the rim there. We'll get you guys shut up over here and we're gonna get this guy blasted on here too. Make sure everything's looking good. Oh, 6-wheel and has 400 as well too. That's awesome. How's it going there, Andrew? So one of these are pretty spendy, Tony. I don't know how much they are right now because everything's went back up in price, but they're kind of a special tire. So it's the only thing they're made for is John Deere. And that's why I dislike them so much, is because they're not really useful for anything else other than the Airseeder. And all the other kind of implements use an implement tire, not a special big tire like this thing. There, you guys kind of got caught in it too for a second. That's, you know, hopefully you guys can still see what's going on. Could have probably picked a better camera angle as well. At least it's nice out today, so that's the other thing too. It's just been cold this week with all the snow and stuff. It's obviously cold with snowing out. But I've got lots of inside projects, so I don't know if I actually mentioned it. I kind of forgot I streamed on Wednesday too. But yeah, I think I talked about it on Wednesday's stream. Yeah, my pickup's having some issues, so it's currently down right now. So I did get one thing fixed on it, but now I have another issue on it. Okay, let's see. We'll get this guy aired on up here. Hey there, Scott. What's going on, buddy? How you doing? I hope you had a good stream. I popped in and left you a like there. Yeah, oh my gosh, yeah, Biggie, they're pretty nasty. What'd I do there? What's that yellow thing? Hey, what's going on there, buddy? Nice to see you. That is a cheetah bead breaker tool. So here, I'll show you. Get that real quick here. So yeah, this is just kind of like a little tank, and it holds a bunch of air. It can hold a ton of air actually, and I should maybe put a little bit more. And then yeah, you just blast that thing open, and it is supposed to seat the tire on the rim there. So we'll get it set up here again and get this thing back on the rim, hopefully. Yeah, so the Casey that popped in there, he was actually one of my roommates in college, so it's nice to see you, buddy. All right. Come on, get it set in here, kind of. I don't like holding my leg on it either. There we go. Back on the rim, just like that. let's see, what are you asking about the pickup there? Oh, what did I, oh, to the pickup. I didn't do anything to it, Ray. I was just driving it like normally. Actually, what I was doing was I was going and picking up parts from my dad's place when I had issues with it, so it was a work-related incident. I was doing about 80 miles an hour down the gravel road. Just don't tell the police that. This thing is, I can hear air somewhere. That's the other nice thing, soapy water. Good way of finding leaks. It's still leaking out around here too, but we'll see. It might seep once we get a little air in there. Did I not? Just a second. Hey there, Rank. What's going on, buddy? Yeah. Oh, things break when you use them, I guess, there, right? Still got 16 awesome people in here, 18 awesome people hanging out. Thanks, guys. Appreciate that. Spicy farmers only. Thank you, Legacy. Appreciate that, buddy. And I want to say a special thank you to everyone that's been helping out, getting the watch hours up. We are just about monetized. We're under 300 hours now. So yeah, this morning I think we're at 296. So massive, massive thank you to all of you guys. All right. Yeah, so right after this, I'll show you guys that little tool I have. It's actually for helping locked up grease zerks. So it's kind of an interesting little thing. And actually, I should kind of turn the camera around. You guys can see the rest of the Airseeder here too. All right, we got about 28. Trying to get 45. We got a little ways to go here. See if you guys got any questions. Hey there, Keg. What's going on, buddy? It's the dirt breaking things, farmer. You're kind of right about that, David. We are fixing things right now, though. Doing pretty good, too. Yes, and guys, yeah, Keg's been working on a map, and he's actually got some other stuff in the works. We haven't publicly announced that yet, but yeah, so huge, huge thank you to Keg for all the help and all the work he's been kind of helping me with lately. It's pretty awesome having a map coming to Farm Sim eventually. We'll see where we're at here. Yeah, just under 45. We got about 41 right now. Pretty close. All right, that's about perfect. So let this thing back down, and then I'll show you that special little tool we got. Oh, this is going to be kind of an interesting thing to get at. Down we go. And like I said, very careful. So you can see it's got some tension on it right now even. But it's okay. So, along with our nice bead seeding tank here, got some other special stuff. So, first off, I'll show you guys where this grease zerk's at. Yeah, so it looks pretty nice out here, Chad, except if we look kind of up towards Canada there, we got either some snow or rain clouds coming. I don't know which one it is. It's about 45, so I really hope it's not snow. Oh, nice, Keg. That's awesome to hear, buddy. Like I said, yeah, thank you again. It's pretty awesome having a map coming to Farm Sim of our actual farm out here, so. Nice drill. Do the bacon dance for Chad, exactly. All right, but like I said, I was gonna show you guys kind of this special tool we got here. But first, I'll show you guys kind of some of the grease zerks on these disc gangs. So we actually got one here, there's kind of one back in here. And then this other one down here that's a problem child. And that one is kind of for changing our depth here. So if it locks up, it is not a very nice situation. And some of these start getting a little tight over time. So like this one doesn't move as nicely, so, and the grease zerk doesn't actually take grease anymore. So that's why I got this little tool on here. And this thing is supposed to help break up all that old grease and rust and anything else in there. So it's actually kind of like a big syringe that you tap with a hammer. And right now I have a little penetrating oil in there. So what we're gonna do is kind of hammer on this thing again here. Actually, I wonder if I could just kind of set you guys so you can see it too. We'll see if it works here. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so we're actually going to refill this thing and then try it again type of deal. All right, so it actually locks onto the grease zerk here as well too. Tighten him down. See if we can get them off. Oh, I got them a little too tight. There we go. All right, like I said, we're gonna refill this thing up again. So how it actually works though, try to get all the sand off of it, is we got this little syringe here. We just pull that guy out. It's got some nice O-rings and stuff. And then it's just kind of empty through here. Like I said, what I'm gonna do is take a little PB blaster. I don't want my instructions to blow away here. And like I said, we'll just fill that guy up. And you're not supposed to use anything explosive in these things, because just due to the shock type nature of it, it could explode and like in your hand type of thing. But you know, good thing PB blaster is not flammable like it says it is right at the bottom there. So we'll see. If I get blown up here, call somebody. Oh, there we go. We got this thing back in here, and like I said, we're gonna maybe pop him back on. About lost a little tooth. Nice, there we go. And that's the other thing too, you're not supposed to just smash on this thing, you're supposed to kind of tap on it. They say it works better. Helps kind of break up stuff that way. So yep, quick taps. Actually, I'm gonna kind of get up in your guys' business here. And actually, yeah, you guys probably couldn't even see what's going on. But yeah, we're just kind of tapping all that stuff in there, hoping it's breaking up that old grease, rust, whatever else kind of junk we got in there. And then actually we're just gonna leave that for a while and do some other stuff now. Then we'll come back and we'll work on it again and see if there's any more stuff broke up. Also, my hands are incredibly dirty now. Ugh. Yeah, exactly, Trill. Just boom. Exactly, Trio. Just, yeah, somewhere in Montana. Exactly, why not? There we go. All right, and actually, second, we got to find our next tire here. So I'm going to pull this up. That way I can see what you guys are seeing. Like I said, right now I'm just kind of kicking the tires, making sure they are on the rim. And actually, it's a good time to check our hoses and stuff. And we're just making sure our hoses don't have any holes in them. Isn't anything broken through here. There's a lot of stuff going on these Airseeders, I'll say that. That's the other thing too. So these back ones aren't too bad to grease, but these front ones, it's just like crawling through a adult-sized jungle gym trying to just grease all that stuff. These guys are looking good, so we might actually have to move the 1 ton, go to the other side. These are some ones I had some issues with here lately. And all the tires on this pig are on there and looking nice. We do have actually one over on the Flexicoil Airseeder to get aired up too. As seen on TV, exactly. Yeah, there we go. Yeah, Jack knows where I live. He knows exactly where I live, so. This looks like a real farm or something. Yeah, details are pretty good. Graphics are definitely okay there. Oh yeah, Keg. Oh, and that's the thing too. I was gonna go get some more footage with the GoPro, just driving through the coulee there, because yeah, you did a pretty good job on that first map of just through the coulee and stuff. So things good. Yeah, and this is a 60-foot wide Airseeder too, so it's a pretty wide Airseeder here. I think that one's probably not on the rim. That might be the last one actually, so that is good to see. All right, but yeah, we're gonna have to move the service pickup over to this side, so we might go for a quick ride here. See if my legs are strong enough to get over this. This is pretty tall in all honesty. Down we go. Actually, you guys are gonna get to watch me put some stuff away here, and then we're gonna take this guy out for a little quick rip. Yes, the most realistic graphics there, Trio. See, in that one, we're probably gonna have to use the other jack, not this one. It's starting to get a little windy over here, actually. All right. Tell you what, I am very glad we do have a nice service pickup, because that is always extremely handy. And that's actually something I've always thought we needed on Farming Simulator. Some kind of service pickup that has like a toolbox made into it type of thing, so you can fix your in-game equipment, and it has like a fuel tank and stuff, because yeah, we got I think it's a 200-gallon fuel tank on the front of this thing as well too. So there, actually we can show you guys that. Yeah, so that's, yeah, we got all our stuff in here. So we got all our tools, and we got some oil and grease and all our other fun stuff, and some more tools up here. And then yeah, fuel tank, generator, air compressor, little tiny baby crane, all kinds of stuff. Here's our actual fuel apparatus here, fuel pump and hoses and everything. A little hand cleaner if you want to clean your hands up. Lots of stuff. Oh, let's see, we better grab that board, double check, make sure we got everything. I think everything other than our little grease breaker tool. Oh, I guess we got this little baby board too. We'll maybe just toss him up there. You guys can see the back of this thing too. I did cover up the license plate, so we're okay. Yeah, just all kinds of stuff we got back here. Little oxygen, little propane. We got to light stuff on fire. Always got to have the big hammer in here too, so. Well, like I said, I think we're gonna grab this big old block and throw it in the back there. Nice. All right, like I said, we should be good. Go hop on that other side now. So hop in the old Ford and you can see all the junk I got in here. I got all my filming stuff in here too. Also, that's not nicotine. That is mint stuff, so don't worry about that. I'll add service pickup to the mod list. There we go, Keg. Always looking out there. Oh yeah, I always enjoy doing the live streams, Keg. It's such an awesome way of showing you guys how everything works. Again, stay safe and have fun there, Nuke. And our super long drive here around the tractor. And there we are. Large adventure. Have one more sip of some energy drink here. Actually, before we get going on this, I will show you guys some of the other work I have to do here. Also, I'm bleeding right now. That's kind of fun. I don't know how I did that. Let's see. Actually, I should maybe clean that up quick. Just a second. We're going to point you guys towards that way. Grab some electric tape here quick, and I'll at least try to keep any sand out of my wound here. It's always a pretty smart idea. Our electrical tape at. I always like using electrical tape instead of duct tape just because it does hold a little bit tighter than duct tape does. You can kind of really clamp it around there. Let's see here. Almost made my bandage a little too big here. Too much stuff. Oh, come here. Ain't playing nice right now. Come on. Nice, there we go. That should probably work. Just like that. Got ourselves a nice cheap, I probably shouldn't flip anyone off there. Our nice little homemade bandage there. Good enough, that'll get us through the day. And like I said, I'm gonna show you guys kind of some of the other stuff we got to grease on this thing. We're getting pretty close, but not quite done yet. And BC, what's going on there? Expensive mobile toolbox, yeah, no kidding. Yep, there we go, BC. I haven't heard that one before. I kind of like it though. Yeah, there we go, Legacy. Tech, what's going on there? That kind of looks like a plant. Yeah, it actually does. So yeah, these disc drills are way different. Actually, while I got you guys here, I can show you how different it looks compared to the hoe drill over there, because our Flexicoil is a hoe drill, so it's kind of completely different style of the Airseeder compared to this one. Oh. Yeah, hopefully we don't get in trouble for the blood in there too. Yes, yep. Yes, Tech, we just got a little electrical tape around there. That's how I make all my bandages. But yeah, so like I said, this is kind of what a disc drill looks like, and so how it actually works. And actually, yeah, well, I got you guys live, I might as well just explain how it works there too. So the tower is going to be the exact same as our hoe drill over there, but what it does is it comes up through the tower, comes in through the little hose. You can see the hose goes up into the boot here, and then in the boot is where it actually comes into the ground. So I might actually have to pop to the other side so you guys can see that a little easier. But yeah, so it comes down there, and then it comes down to the bottom of the boot here. So this big disc here, that's our opener. That's what's actually going to open up the ground for us. Like I said, the depth has changed from this guy. So when we have to change the depth, we have to go through and change each and every single one of these on the entire Airseeder. And like I said, we have this row and then we have our front row there too. So if we ever have to change the depth, it does take a while, which is always interesting when you got like 7 different crops you're doing. But I found out we're only doing like 3 or 4 different crops this year, so. But yeah, so how it works is opens up the ground, seed goes in the ground. We got our little tiny packing wheel here that just kind of puts the wheat and actually like pushes it into the ground a little bit. And then this is kind of our filler, and that kind of fills in the dirt and packs it behind it. So it's kind of, yeah, completely different than our hoe drill, which I'll show you guys here. How was your day, Dirt? Nice, Trio. And so, yeah, you can already see this is a completely different looking kind of brute here. So same thing, it comes in the tower. However, what it does is it comes and it goes right to the ground. So it's a way simpler. So there's a lot less moving parts on this thing, because all it does is it just opens it up and it puts it right behind it. And then how it gets packed is our packer wheels on the back here. And then that's it. It's way simpler compared to that thing. That's why a lot of guys like these actually compared to the disc drills, because there is just a whole lot less going on and it's way simpler changing the depth on those. But the thing with the disc drill is it does give you kind of a lot more uniform seed pattern, because each individual one is going up and down. All right. Yeah, so the only things we have left to grease on this thing is, let's see, I think we just got a couple on here. So just some little stuff kind of in this stuff. Just make sure these guys still move and everything. Not super important. There's some other ones on the back side that are actually a lot more important. And then we got all these ones here too. So we got kind of all these rotating parts. They need a couple shots of grease on each of these. Then we got one right there. We actually got one kind of up there as well too. And that should be just about it for all this stuff. But yeah, we use lots of grease. So just greasing all the discs on this thing, I think I used almost 3 tubes of grease. So it's a lot of grease you're using on these guys. And I think we should be good kind of for our setup here. Actually, I might be able to set you guys up here, maybe, if it works. Or not. I don't think that's gonna work at all, actually. Ugh, I don't want to set you guys on the ground every time. It's not the coolest looking angle, so. Actually, yeah, this will probably be the last thing we do before we end the live stream up here. Yes, it is, Trio. Oh, yeah. Actually, Bonehead, that was a keg, but it's not for beer. Kind of wish it was right now, though. Not gonna lie. I don't think the boss would approve of that one, though. So yeah, what that actually is a keg for our seed treat. So that's what this little top apparatus is for. Is, yeah, we put our liquid seed treat in there. That's why you can see all that red stuff, because that's what seed treat kind of color is. They dye it, so that way if it ends up in your like back of your truck and stuff, you gotta have it really clean. So you cannot have any seed treat in your wheat, because it's not edible type stuff, but it is okay when it's like in the ground type of thing. So, but yeah, that's what that's for, is just for our seed treat keg. So if we don't treat it while we put it in the semi, then we can just treat it while it's going through the auger. So we'll set that little thing up, and it's got a little nozzle right here. So yeah, we'll just set that thing in the actual auger there. So while the wheat's going in the auger, it's getting treated at the same time. Yes, and Bonehead, let's see, when are you going live? You're probably going to be going live in a little bit here. And Yas, what's going on there? How you doing? Stab the tires. Yeah, this tire looks like somebody stabbed it because it no longer has any air in it. So that's what we're gonna be fixing right here. Oh, let's see, Joe make it in here too? Hello, Joe. I must have missed you. I don't see him in chat, but he might be trucking along. All right, like I said, we're gonna get everything set up here. We're gonna blow this tire on then. First thing I think we're gonna do, probably get our jack set up. Here, we're gonna try to get you guys set up in a nice little angle there. That'll work. Gonna be using the bigger jack again. The little one will not lift it very well back there, type of thing. It's kind of like changing a tire on your car, but just a little bit bigger and a little bit different. All right, come. Try not to get a bunch of sand in the tip of that thing. You never really want sand in your air pneumatic tools. Right, make sure that's locked. Might as well get this pig started up. We better grab the star of the show here quick too. There's the good old feed tool. I'm trying to find my valve stem removal tool in here again. Not full of red seed trees. Nice gag. Okay, awesome going in. Yeah, if we're still streaming then, absolutely. Yeah, I guess I've never really explained that before, don't I? Right now, I'll maybe pull that out. I'm gonna move you guys over to this other side. See, maybe we'll get you nice and close on this one. You can really see it kind of pop on there then. Oh, actually, there. First we'll set you over here type of thing. Like I said, we are gonna get the valve stem pulled out of here first. Yeah, these tires, like I was saying earlier, they're just terrible. They're notorious for coming off the rim as well too, so I've gotten pretty quick at getting them back on there. Well, as quick as you can be. When you got a bunch of stuff to set up like this. Alright, thing jacked up here. Like I said, pretty handy. I don't know if you guys can see it actually, but yeah, just a little handle here. And up and away we go. Bolt real quick. Not y'all. That's probably okay, Jack. So, yeah, I guess what I'm doing over here too, I'll show you guys. So I'm just trying to kind of move the tire and then putting a bolt in here, kind of lock it in place, so that way it doesn't spin when I'm actually working on this thing. And I think we're good now. Move you guys over to this side. That way you can watch this thing get blown on there. First, out of the way. So here we're going to kind of get in the way here a little bit. Get our tank filled up. Alright, we got our 75 in there. Alright, get out of the way there. Get our air chuck fitting on there. Take a little nice soapy water here. Put it on the back side. Do the same thing on the front here too. Alright, and then, yeah, like I said, this should be the last tire here too, so get him on there. It's gonna get loud, we're gonna blow this thing on there like I said. And there we go, we're back on the rim. Boomy, yeah, there we go, free up Boomy. All right. And then actually, once we get this guy aired up, we should be done with that air compressor. Oh yeah, just a little bit early. A little premature. It's okay, it happens sometimes. The yacht thing is extremely handy. I am so glad we bought that thing when we did. See where we're at here? see here. I'm actually going to take this guy and get our idle turned down, so that's our kind of open and close type of thing there. And yeah, so once we get that thing turned off, I'll probably set you guys back over there. Oh, here, actually, I kind of forgot. We got a front camera on this thing, so I should be able to kind of see what you guys are looking at too. So yeah, it's a lot of busy work trying to get things ready for seeding time. I'd say lots of greasing, lots of checking tires, and gearing things up, and fixing any problems we find. But usually we don't have any like major issues, so not bad most of the time anyways. Like I said, the biggest thing is at least it's nice out today too. That makes it just way nicer working on things. Hey there, Hodge, how's it going? Well, thank you there, why not? Yeah, guys, like I said too, if anyone else is streaming right now, make sure to go check out all these other awesome people that are streaming. I don't know if Scott's still alive or not. He might be. Just trying to get this pin out of here. Okay, let's see what way we gotta go here. Oh, going a little too far. There we go. All right, and this thing's freewheeling here again. That's kind of what we want to see. All right. Throw that back in there. Oh. Your link brings me here. Yeah. What you talking about there, Hodge? Oh, or did someone put a link up to my stream? Because yeah, thank you to whoever did that. That's awesome. Yeah, I probably need one there, J-Bot. I don't have one, so it's just the GoPro's the only thing getting the audio right now. Oh, yeah, and by the way, hello there, J-Bot. Nice to see you, buddy. And back down the Airseeder goes. And like I said, we should have air in all the tires now, or at least have all the tires back on the rims. That's always a good sign. Okay, yep, that one was good too. Alright. Yeah, so we don't really get this part of it in a farming simulator. This is kind of the boring maintenance side of it. People in here. Thank you guys, I appreciate it. Yeah, honestly, I was having so many issues trying to get the live stream set up before this. I just about didn't do it, and I was like, well, maybe I'll try it like one more time type of thing, and then it finally worked, so. Alright. Well, see, I guess the next thing I got to do is a little bit more greasing around here, so I don't know if you guys want to watch that or not. Yes, I'm glad you do there too, J-Bot. Like I said, man, streams are just they're so much fun. Get to show you guys stuff live, and then I can answer questions and stuff as well there too. How many hours I got left? And I mean hours and until I monetize 10 or hours of work, because you're asking how many hours of work left I got. I have no idea until it gets dark and cold out. But yeah, hours until we're monetized. We are under 300 now. I think we're at 297 is what it was at this morning. So yeah, another huge thank you to all of you guys helping get those watch hours, because yeah, we're so close, and it is a little bit stressful right now looking at that number all the time. All right, like I said, yeah, we might move you guys, and maybe we'll try to do a little greasing. Only issue is I get a little bit dirty, so oh, here, I better grab that block before I forget about it too. I'll just be careful and hope we don't get any splinters in here. Ugh. And if you guys are wondering why I use these big blocks for putting the jacks on, I just do that so we're not sinking in the sand and dirt there, because yeah, it's pretty easy to sink in the dirt and then have your jack get all kind of wonky. Oh, that was a little loud. Toss it into the back there, don't worry about that. Oh, and then actually some other stuff we do have to grease on this pig. On each wheel here, we do like to pump a little grease. All these guys, make sure they have some at least. And actually, yeah, that'll probably be about it for greasing stuff on here too. So yeah, we might have this thing all done here tonight, in all honesty. Oh, and if you guys are wondering how big this tank is, by the way, here too. Ooh, I gotta keep an eye on our battery. We're at 31% here. So yeah, this is a 430 bushel air card here, because we don't do liters here in America. We do bushels because we got to be different from everyone else. So I have no idea how many liters that is, but 430 bushels is how many bushels this big old cart holds. So actually, yeah, that back one's the biggest, middle one's the smallest, and that front one's the medium-sized one. So yeah, they're kind of interesting. And actually, here, maybe we'll show you guys the inside of them too. You guys could kind of see what they look like empty. I will say these Airseeders have some very nice stairs on them for getting up to the top here, and it's a pretty nice view up here too. Kind of get to see all the farm. See some of these storms rolling across there. There's a reason they call it Big Sky Country, so that's actually Montana's nickname is Big Sky Country. And if you guys know Big Sky, the YouTuber, that's kind of where he got his name from. So yeah, it's just kind of wide open air and not a lot of trees or anything. You could kind of see the coulee down that way. And yeah, just beautiful, and just a beautiful Saturday as well there too. There's the old Flexicoil and the 9280 with the Summers disc hooked up to it. Yeah, just a beautiful day. But yeah, like I said, we'll kind of show you guys what the inside of these tanks look like here. So this one's a little bit dirty, but that is kind of what she looks like. So actually, all that black stuff is not dirt. Actually, it is dirt. It's inoculant though, so that's like the dirt that you'd find over in kind of Chad's country and Minnesota and stuff, that really nice black dirt. That's actually how they get this stuff too, is it's just really, really good high quality dirt. Yeah, see, I'm trying to get the back one open with one hand too. Yeah, and that's the big tank there. See, way down there. Said it gets really hot inside of those things too, actually. Yeah, and you just kind of swing that thing shut and locks in like that. That's actually one thing, for an Airseeder to work, you do have to have a pretty tight seal for the air to actually get in there, because it actually kind of pressurizes the tank is how it works. See, and we'll see if you guys are saying hello. Yeah, exactly, J-Bot. I am a dirt farmer. Hey there, Triple D. Nice to see you, buddy. Oh, there we go. There's another person asking about the beer keg. Yeah. Oh, it is pretty flat out here until you get just kind of about not very far that way is where the coulee starts happening. So you could probably see that in some of the intros, the drone videos and stuff. Is yeah, that coulee starts literally right there. Actually, it kind of starts in our cow pasture and then goes back behind the farm there. But yeah, so this keg, we actually talked about a little bit earlier there, Hodge. That is for our seed treat. So yeah, we put our seed treat in there, and it's got this little hose. We actually hook it up to the air as well. And then this little part here is actually kind of our, I don't know what you call it, just the, oh, I don't even know what we'd call it. Just kind of our valve for putting it on there, and you can change how much you're actually putting it in there and stuff too. Just can't think of the name of it right now. But yeah, so we take that little end and we actually set it in our hopper. So when we're filling this thing up, as we're putting seed inside the auger here and putting it inside the Airseeder, we're also treating it at the same time. So it's just a red liquid, and you can actually kind of see it. That's kind of what it looks like. It's like a very violent, bright red, that seed treat is, or sometimes it's blue as well too. Just something that really catches your eye, because you're not supposed to have it with your actual edible wheat. Yeah, regulator, there we go. That's probably a name for it, David. All right. Like I said, I think the only things we have left to do on this thing is kind of grease all the wheels, and then just these other little grease zerks on here. And actually, the other stuff I have to do is grease the flexicoil as well, which is going to be a lot simpler job. So yeah, we'll see. And actually here, I think we might just actually end the live stream, because I don't think you guys want to watch greasing for ever. Oh, except this one's off the rim too. I definitely kind of thought that one was on there. Yeah, no, it's definitely off. Let's see, you guys want to see me blast another tire on here? Oh, you guys are gonna get sick of it, but I might as well if I'm still just sitting here working, type of thing. Yes, and if you guys have watched me blast tires on here for the last hour, however long I've been live, you guys are definitely more than welcome to go watch something else, because I know it's not the most entertaining thing. See, as long as our hose reaches all the way down to you guys, we should be okay. Oh, and actually, yeah, let's see, for that one, we should be able to use our handyman jack here too. Grab that guy. So yep, this is the handyman jack for anyone that just came in and didn't get to see me use it earlier. And I'll set it up. I'll turn the camera around here in a little bit so I can show you guys how it works. I'm sure Chad used handyman jacks all the time. It's a bit of a farmer's best friend and nightmare at the same time. See if I can get everything in just a couple loads here. Yeah, it's like I said, these weird tires, John Deere kind of really messed up on that. I don't know why they decided to go with that odd style. Let's see here. Let's see, there's actually our fire this pig back up here. Good to see. Let's see, and I think we actually might have everything here. That should work out. So we're gonna move you guys again. And maybe we can actually set you up that way this time. Actually, I might be able to set you on some of the discs back here too. Try to find one that's not super greasy. Actually, here we can maybe use the stand. There we go. Boom. That way you guys can see the handyman jack as well too. There, Wrench. How's it going? Let's blast it. We're dead. All right there, J-Bot. That's what I like to hear. Here till the end. Well, thank you. Why not? Thank you to everyone who's been hanging out here today. You guys are amazing. I want to give you a little thumbs up there. Man, it's just awesome having that many people interested in farming. That's what I always like seeing. Say it's pretty cool. I know Chad will say the same thing, and some of these other folks who farm and are in this as well too. It's awesome having people interested in what we're actually doing out here. And just like that, we're up in the air. Like I said, that's why we call it a handyman jack, because it's super handy but very dangerous. You got to be kind of really careful when you're using those things. Get our blower tank aired up here, so guys that didn't get to see that yet, plug it on there, open the valve, keep an eye on it. I like to put about 75 psi in this thing. Get it shut off. Just actually about ready. We still got to pull the valve out of this thing. Actually hang that guy over there and take my gloves off because they're almost just kind of getting away. Where I put the other one, little valve puller. So yeah, that's what I'm doing with this other. It's just a normal kind of valve, but it's got the little valve stem removal tool on it. We always like to keep one on like each piece of equipment in case we do have to do this to anything. We always kind of have one. Alright, let's see how I actually just kind of shove that stuff right there and hope it doesn't fall off into the sand, because we are going to need it kind of within reach. And then get this guy hooked. Is taking our good old soapy water here. So yeah, this does not, it can work if you're not using soapy water, but it works 1,000 times easier if you're using something to kind of help lube it and seat itself between the rim and the tire there. Yeah, we don't have to be super accurate with it either. We just kind of want it kind of in there, so we don't need to get out of hand or anything. We just, yeah, it just goes on a lot easier if it's not dry. All right, I'm gonna get our valve stem back at the bottom here. Actually, sometimes they'll actually seat themselves, but I don't think it's going to. Come on, some of these. All right, here we go. And it's back on. It sounds like it is anyways. Oh, just about lost our little valve stem there. And that's the little valve stem I'm talking about. You guys have probably seen these guys before. Just inside your tire there. I do like to make sure I'm kind of showing everything just in case there is any young folks in here that are just kind of learning and stuff like that too. Go. And now I think everything has air in the tires, or I hope so anyways. tell you what, that's another thing. I'm getting pretty hungry because, let's see, what time is it right now? It's probably just about 6 o'clock. Oh yeah, so that's usually kind of the last one we use, Chad, is the ether and lighter. Actually, I think I have a couple videos. There might be a short, and then actually I think one of the videos from a long time ago, this summer type of thing, I had to blast some pivot tires on. I think it was pivot tires, it was something anyways. Yeah, we try not to use that if we don't have to type of thing, but that is actually a really good way of doing it. Oh, and there we go, and Bonehead is live. So actually, that's what we're gonna be heading to after this. Thank you for that, by the way there, Vicky. I really appreciate that. Yes, so, and that's actually why I like having it around when I'm getting done with it too there, Hodge, because then I can just kind of spray around the whole bead there, see if we got any leaks. And sometimes it will kind of still be pushing out until I set it back on the ground too, so I don't actually usually check it till it's sitting on the ground type of thing. Yeah, thank you guys for kind of mentioning all those helpful little tips and stuff, because then I can kind of talk about it in case I forget about it. Well, we're pretty close there. All right, yeah, that's perfect. And then we'll set this thing back down on the ground. Hope everything works. Oh, there we go, I lost one cap. Got full of sand. That's about the worst thing, is our ground is just so sandy around here. So actually, yeah, you guys can probably see it. It's just, yeah, it's like literally just pure sand, just slightly packed anyways. All right, we're gonna let this guy down here. Get my foot in there. And there we go. And we are back down on the ground. And actually, I think it is kind of the perfect time to get you guys pulled off of this. Also, this is just a really handy little stand here we got too. 7:50 p.m. there. Yeah, you guys are a little bit earlier than us. And past mid, oh, J-Bot is staying up late watching a little Dirt Farmer stream here. Thank you for that, J-Bot. I do appreciate it. And it's, man, it's always just so awesome getting to chat and hang out with people from all over the world. I was actually doing a little interview the other day, and that's like, yeah, I was just like, man, that's one of the coolest things, is all the people we meet through social media. Yes, and yeah, thank you for coming and hanging out there, Triple D. I appreciate that. I did see you were live earlier today too. I popped in and left you a like, but didn't make it in for any chatting because, like I said, it's been a pretty busy little day around here, so. But anyways, guys, yeah, I'll switch around to the front camera here. I do want to say thank you to, yeah, there we go. Happy Sunday, J-Bot there. Yeah, I do want to say thank you to everyone hanging out and watching the stream today, and I hope all of you guys head over to Bonehead's stream, because he is such an awesome person and he's helped out so many people in this community. And actually this weekend he's helping out CBW Farms and giving him a little extra promotion and stuff. So yeah, if you guys haven't, please go check out Bonehead's stream, because he helps out so many people. And last weekend he was highlighting my channel and trying to tell people to go and watch all my stuff 2 or 3 times to help me get my watch hours up. So he's just an amazing person in the community here. So guys, go check out Bonehead, and I will see you guys over there in a little bit after I get finished up here anyways. So we'll see you guys later, and thank you for hanging out. And I got to remember how to actually end the stream here too, so I'll just point you guys that way as I figure that out. Yeah, there we go, chat. Here, I'm gonna set you guys over here, because I do want to get the link up in here just in case. Oh, there we go. Biggie got it. Thank you, Biggie. One more time, I appreciate you, buddy. And now we'll figure out how to shut this stream off here. All right. Let's see. Okay, that's view your stream. That's not what we want. Do.